Well, hi babies, hi darlings, hi sweets, hi babes, hi sugar butts, hi butt plums. Wait, hold up. Hi, I hope this video finds you well. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Please use your own discernment and intuition. It is also timeless, so whenever you find it, it is the right time. Let's get into it, shall— Oh, I will never reach out to you for personal readings. So the weirdos in the comments going, beloved, there's a dark witch in your energy, blah, 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 whatever, contact me, you're gonna die, whatever. Not me. Definitely not me. So I'm not doing personal readings, and I would never reach out to you in that way anyway. So please report those people if you would. Yeah, let's get into it. I've been away for a little bit because I've been feeling a bit under the weather. And also I've been walking with a limp and welding like a pimp. So, you know, just been kind of busy. But I'm back. I'm here for you, babes. I miss you. I love you. Hi. Let's get into it. Also, because I have like this weird little annoying cough, I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time if I start hacking and coughing. So the song that I got on shuffle is Getting Western by Ryan Charles. I cannot find the lyrics. Like, for some reason, my freaking computer would not let me log into the Spotify, so I can't get the lyrics, but I pretty much know what it says. So we'll just go off of the vibe of the song. And we did just have the moon fall out in reverse. Bitch, I'm getting Western. It says, like, don't ask me no questions. It's gonna get on my nerves. With that moon card coming out, it's like finally an exposure of the truth. You know, it's like the little, you know, because there's a body of water on here. It's like the pond was finally drained. And we know what's at the bottom of it, right? If there was any bodies down there, the skeletons are exposed. Whatever. Very interesting. We have the 10 of Swords, and there's a dead buffalo on there. And it looks to me like the train is leaving. It's over, man. The train has left the station. Bitch, I'm getting Western. Yeah, bought me a new Stetson. Bought me new Spurs. Okay, I found them. I feel like Wyatt Earp. Yeah, I'm after redemption. Put them all in the dirt. Yo, I love it. Bitch, I'm getting Western. I feel like Wyatt Earp. Ask me no questions. It's just gonna get on my nerves. Yeah, I bought me a new Stetson. Bought me new Spurs. Yeah, I'm after redemption. Put them all in the dirt. F-350 pickup truck. Ain't no point in asking, I won't pick you up. Pull up on the high horse yelling giddy up. And I don't ever beg your pardon because I don't give a fuck. I don't beg your pardon, sir, because I don't care. You know what? Fuck it. And that's a whole layered sentence in itself. We got three little flippers. Wow. Yo, bitch. You cannot make this up. A death card. What'd I say? Skeletons at the bottom of the lake, or They're out there now. Dead buffalo. The train has left the station. We have literal death. Homie looks like he found a fucking, I don't even know, what is that, a pterodactyl? P as in pterodactyl. um Damn, you know, it's funny I say that because that's like, you know, the most off-kilter thing to do. It's like people thought you were like weird or whatever, or like they had you pinned down, but it's like you don't even know the depth of what you are. Like they don't even know the depth of what you are. They don't even know that, bitch, like you don't know me. You have no fucking idea who I am. And just like in the song, he's like, yeah, I might be a good old boy and like I got manners and shit like that, but that doesn't mean I'm nice to you. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness, bitch. That I don't owe you shit. I was raised out on the prairie with the rattlesnakes, drinking whiskey with my mama and cattle Kate. I'm a real country boy raised in the cowboy state where all we yell is get her done and yippee-ki-yay. I'm always be this way forever, ever. With the buffalo chip hat and the eagle feather. My pull up on a pony with my cousin Trevor. Put that 12 gauge to your face, let you taste the pepper. And we have, oh shit, Page of Wands here with the Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles here. And honestly, to me, like, I don't remember what they call this in this deck. It might be the Knight of Metals or some shit like that, but it looks like a metal, like, these motherfuckers tried to test your metal. Like, they tried to, but they're like, they were for certain you would fail. And for what? Like, what? You know what? I'm gonna use another deck for this. Because really, what I'm seeing here, the bad news with that Page of Posts, or whatever you want to call it, Page of Wands in reverse, that's like bad news. That's like news you don't want to hear. That's a message you don't want to get. There's, you know, this little innocent messenger coming by like, hi, yeah, is this the viewer's hater? Yeah, so, don't get mad, but here's a little message, you know, and they open the message and it's like, you're a bitch. Like, it's just a message they don't want to see. Like, they don't want to see that you have fucking ball. Like, your nuts drag on the floor, bitch. Like, you got big ass nuts. Like, walking with a wimp. A wimp. Walking with a wimp. Walking with a limp. Welding like a pimp. Like, you got them big nuts. Like, and with me saying that, walking with a wimp, they thought like you were like wimpy or sensitive, or, you know, maybe you do have those qualities, but that doesn't mean you're fucking weak. Like, maybe you are like super welcoming, or you come off like innocent or whatever. Like, bro, you're just trying to make the world a better place. Like, and this motherfucker is like taking it personal, like, or they're like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking break this person. Like, how dare they think that? Like, I'm gonna show, literally what I'm hearing is like, I'm gonna show them how hard the world really can be. Like, they think that you've just had it like handed to you your entire life. Like, let's say, I was reading up on some shit the other day that was like, attractive people actually have it like really fucking hard. Like, because they just assume because you're attractive that people give you things, or people automatically trust you, or like, you know, and so like there's these like haters that are like, well, I'm gonna show them how, like, you don't just get things because you look good. So literally everyone will fucking treat an attractive person like this because they think that they just get shit handed to them. So they end up having to work even harder. So like that's what I'm getting. It's like you're an attractive person. You have like really good energy. You're physically attractive. Like all this shit. So this person is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna break this person. Like you can't just get by your looks or whatever. Meanwhile, like you have a ton of like incredible qualities on top of that they're just like ignoring because they're just like so stuck on like they see somebody be nice to you or whatever and they're like, oh well, they're just getting that because they're attractive, or they just think that you have like this, like people baby you. So they see like one fucking person be nice to you and they're like, I'm not having that. I'm gonna teach you what the world really like. Meanwhile, like you've had the fucking hardest life ever. Dumbasses. But here's the thing. They're thinking like you've had it so fucking easy, all this shit. It's out there that like, bitch, I will get Western. I got big ass nuts. You think I don't, like, you think I don't deal with your type? I saw 11:11 on the clock. It's like, you're like thinking like, you don't think I deal with your type all the fucking time? Little hater ass bitches just out for whatever fucking weird ass reason. No, fuck that. Now you're gonna see who the fuck I really am. Let's go. Let's drain the lake. Why not? Let's see what's really beneath the surface here. And then these motherfuckers, like, because you are attractive and sweet and you have good energy and you're like, you know, trying to make the world a better fucking place and shit like that, they don't think you have it in you to, like, they think that, I'm trying to word it appropriately, like how I'm getting at, they think that you'll pull punches or like you won't retaliate, or, you know, just like homie says, like, I'm after redemption. I'm gonna put him in the dirt. They don't think you'll come back. They don't think you'll clap back. They just think like, this, like a good example would be like, let's say you have like felonies, or, you know, it's really like a checkered past that's like really hard for you to get work, or, you know, you have like some physical disability, whatever, like you've had an injury or something, like let's say you're missing fingers, whatever, and like, so that's like kind of makes people be like, I don't know. So like if you do get a job, the boss like thinks like, oh yeah, since I gave them a job, I know it's hard for them to find a job, so I'm gonna treat them like shit. Meanwhile, you're just like, man, this guy's a fucking dick. Like, you know, I'm just gonna keep showing up or whatever. Like, and so you're like out here like dealing with this shit all the time. And then like your boss doesn't think, like, let's say like they threaten you with like getting fired or something like that. They don't give you raises and you're like, you don't think I don't see this? Like, what the fuck? And so like they have this warped, because maybe it's worked with other people in the past, like they're, you know, people that are like had drug addictions or whatever, recovering alcoholics, whatever. And then so they dealt with people like that, or, you know, you're in the same boat, so they just like group you together with these people. You're nice, you're willing to reform, you're willing to, you know, and like going back to like the job situation, like you're a hard fucking worker. And so you're also willing to like do the shitty, humble stuff. But your fucking dumbass boss thinks like, oh, I've got them under my thumb. Haha. Like I can just be straight terrible to them. Meanwhile, you're like, okay, well, I guess it's time for me to start looking for another job. Or I'll just fucking clap back to my boss. Let's weigh the options here. Yeah, like people just read you wrong because they're grouping you with other people. They, you know, they see that you're an attractive person, people are nice to you, so they just like assume like, no, I'm gonna show them how hard life really can be. I'm not gonna, or like, let's say it's like your boss and like you're attractive. They don't want to give you a raise because you're attractive, because they're like, oh, well, they probably get raises all the time. Bitch, what? When everyone treats you like this and they have no fucking concept that you go through this all the fucking time. All the time. They have no grasp. They're just like, well, I'm gonna be the one to show them what the world's really like. Welcome to the real world, pal. Like, these fucking people, like, it could have been partners, friends, co-workers, bosses, what, teachers, your fucking instructor in college, whatever, professor, whatever. These motherfuckers think they gotta like show you the real world, maybe, and like really what it is fucking discrimination. You've dealt with it your whole entire life, and it's for weird ass shit too. It's not like, it's so fucking weird. They have no idea how fucking hard you work just to like get up every day. They don't even know. They don't even have the fucking, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like the bandwidth of tolerance that they have within themselves couldn't even handle a fucking drop of what you deal with. Like a 0.001% of what you deal with on the daily. They couldn't handle it. Fucking idiots. Dummies. Let's say this person has kids and you have kids, and so, but they like have like a really good support system, and so they're like detached from what it's like dealing with like the shit that you deal with because you're doing it all by yourself. Or like, let's say the other parent is very like lazy, or like you have to be on, like you almost have to be like overbearing helicopter mom on them, on the parent, other parent as well, because you're like, yo, like you can't be bringing my kid around this shit, what the fuck. So not only do you have like, you're parenting your children, but you're having to parent the other parent, or like keep an eye on them and tabs on them because they can't be trusted with your fucking kids. Like they don't even know, like, and so they're like, oh, well, they have kids, I have kids too. Why can't you do this? Why can't you show up for this? I'm gonna hand you more bullshit. Meanwhile, they have no fucking idea the shenanigans you go through. No idea. Bitch, I'm getting Western. Yeah. These motherfuckers, like, they're just so, they have this like weird grasp. They see their way of thinking because, and you know what's fucking nuts? This motherfucker thinks that that you have it easy. People just hand you shit, right? This motherfucker has no idea how fucking entitled they are. How people have babied them their entire life, coddled them. Their mom still's like, oh, honey, yo, no, you know, they're still on the fucking teat at 40 years old, or, you know, whatever it is. This person is so detached, thinking that you have it easy, when in fact, it's them. Everybody babies them. They have their little emotional outbursts. And everybody's just like, oh, well, we'll put up with that bullshit. Like, let's say this person like spazzes out on people all the time. They yell, they get mad, they fucking break your shit, break other people's shit, they you know, whatever it is. People just put up with it. They're like, oh, well, that's just them. We'll just dance around it. Like, meanwhile, if you show any sort of disgruntled, like you make a shit, like your eyebrow raises, and you know, they're like, hey, calm down. Ma'am, sir, you need to calm down. Like that's what it is. Like they have no fucking idea how babied they are every single fucking day. You look weird. You make your eye twitches a little bit, and they're like, calm down. You're out of control right now. Meanwhile, this person can fucking yell, scream, throw shit, say all these nasty, hateful things. No, not if you go, you even fucking, like, your eyebrow raises just a hair. You're out of control. They're calling the cops. Meanwhile, this person can break your, they probably broke the window in your fucking car. Broke your mirrors. Did some really, like, damaged your property. And it's okay. Well, they're caught on camera, even. But no, you can't do anything about that. Everybody's like, oh, they were just palling around. It was just a joke. Meanwhile, you make any sort of fucking, like, you stand up for yourself in any way and, like, it's done eloquently and everything. No. No, sirree, Bob. You're out of control. They're calling the cops. You're getting reprimanded in some way, huh? This person has, it's so detached. And I'm looking at these, this is the 7 of Jugs here. They each have an eyeball on each card. I'm all shaky because I've had a lot of coffee. Yeah. With a bitch, you can't make this up. Page of Chilies. That's the Page of Wands at the bottom of this deck. Message. Bitch, I'm getting Western. It's getting Western up in here. We're wilding now, aren't we? Oh, I'm sorry. That's making me think of that Big Iron. I've done a reading on this. It's been in one of my readings before, The Big Iron by Marty Robbins. This is the energy, like, you're giving off. Marty Robbins lyrics, there we go. Big Iron, Marty Robbins. Like, everyone's like, oh, this outlaw, he's so wild, you better stay away from him. And this, you know, this badass ranger is like, nah, I'm taking him. Dead or alive, baby, he's going with me. And all the people in the town are like, so I would stay away from him. He's, you know, he's a bad man. He's scary. He's a bad man. Meanwhile, like, oh, I hate when it, I dislike, I'm trying to use that word less. I dislike when it doesn't give you, like, the easy Google shits, the IA stuff. AI, whatever the fuck. So, this fucking song here, like, you're, I don't know, I'm like torn between reading the lyrics or not, but essentially, they're dragging the lake. They're coming to this point of, like, oh, shit. Each fucking sword that was put into your back, each dagger, whatever you want to call it, each backstabbing, two-faced bullshit that went into them, went into you, into your back, they, you know, they're bullshit. They're like, oh, yeah, I can fucking, your boss is like, oh, yeah, they can't leave. They've got felonies. They've got drug problems. I got them under my little finger. I could do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna milk them dry. And you're like the fucking hand from the promised land, right? Like, you get shit done. Any way, shape, or form, you're like, I'll bleed for this shit. Fuck it. I take pride in my work. I do what I do. Like, you're the shit. You are a very skilled person. You're attractive. All of this shit. But let's say you have a little bit of checkered past, or there's something different about you. Mostly because you're not afraid of being yourself. These people are fake. They have no idea who the fuck they are. 7 of Jugs again. 7 of Cups. They have no idea who the fuck they are. They just put on a little mask. Ooh, they open their fucking closet every morning. Oh, what personality am I gonna wear today? Because I have no idea who the fuck I am. I'm just gonna act how I need to act to please people. To make people like me. I'm gonna sell my soul to keep this job and my power and my money. I'm not gonna be my authentic self because I don't know who the fuck that is. and everyone babies me. Like, that's what this is. Like, this person, they don't know who the fuck they are. So they stab you in the back because they don't even know why they do this shit. They're just like, oh, well, they feel some sort of fucking, like they're a vigilante or something. That's how, like, detached this person is. Like, oh, the best way to describe this person, like, feels like their purpose in life is to guide people. But maybe that is true. But in the way that they're doing it, they feel that they need to parent you and show you how hard the world really can be. They feel like that is their purpose. That's what they feel that they need to show you. Because, and the weird thing is, they cannot make the connection on why it's you. Why they can't make that deep unconscious drive why they feel that way. They're like, oh, well, this person's just entitled, rebellious. That's how they see you. They don't realize that you're fucking mirroring back what is within them. Your authenticity is making their demons scream, right? They're uncomfortable because they don't know who the fuck they are. Bitch. Pissing me off. This person's lazy too. Because I'm looking at this fucking Knight of Pentacles here. Your hard work and dedication and your unyielding, like, you have energy to get shit done. Like I said, you're the fucking hand from the promised land. This person's lazy. This person has no drive to sharpen their skills. They just will sell people out to get their power. They'll use people. They'll stand on people. They'll do whatever they can. What this person is one of these people that, like, in the movies, there's like the crazy, like, there's like the villainous group of, you know, goons or whatever. And the leader is always like super crazy and willing to, like, kill people in front of others. Like, they're all crazy. Like, this person uses that aggression and intimidation to get people to do what they want, essentially. This person's used to that, like, blackmail, shit like that. This is that person's jam. That's their shit. It's definitely their bag. Like, how they intimidate people, blackmail, threaten. You know, like I said, if you have, like, felonies or something like that, your boss is like, oh, well, you know, you're lucky I hired you. You should feel lucky and blessed, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can treat you however the fuck I want. I don't have to treat you with respect. Yeah, you do. I'm a fucking human. I bleed the same fucking color as you, bitch. Yeah, this person's lazy as shit. They think, like, they're living their purpose by showing you, oh, the world can be hard. No, what the fuck? They're so detached from the fact that they're the entitled baby person in this scenario. Everybody puts up with their little fucking tantrums, their fits, their, you know, let's say this person straight up, like, talks shit about your friend to you or something. And you're like, what the fuck is your problem? And then, like, in front of you. And you're like, dude, that's my friend. And they're like, oh, I was just joking. And then they're like all buddy-buddy with that person. You're like, what the fuck? Like, this person, it totally feels like this is acceptable behavior because people put up with it. This person has, like, damaged other people's property, like, when they were drinking or just upset or whatever. And, like, they got away with it because the other person was like, well, this is them. Like, we have to deal with it. Like, this person's gonna threaten me with some other bullshit, so I just have to tolerate it. And so this person thinks that they can do that to you, and you're like, the fuck not, bitch. No, you're not gonna play with my shit. And yes, that is a second cup of coffee that I have with me. Oh, I'm looking at this death card. You're fucking digging up skeletons accidentally for these people. Because your shit doesn't work. Like, their shit doesn't work on you. Any of their little tactics, their tantrums, like, you're like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking tolerate this. Like, I don't... What human would? You're like, I don't see your fucking... How do you think this is appropriate? Like, what the fuck? No! No! So you're digging up shit, like digging up dinosaurs on this motherfucker. Interesting. And we have the Five of Cacti in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? And I'm looking at this buffalo here, and it looks like a baby. It looks like a calf. So they're like, I'm like hearing like, it's like taking candy from a baby. Like, this shit's easy. Like, I do this to everybody. God, this fucking person. People. These people. Some people's kids. Also, I'm getting, someone might have used you as like a reference for like, I don't know, like a bail bond or some loan or something in regard to like big money or something like that. And you're like, you weren't like very close with this person, but they used like your number and your name and like all this shit, and you're like, what the fuck? You might like get calls from them or like hear from this like to find out like where this person's at, like they're getting their karma. Like, you're just gonna get like some feedback like, oh shit, this person ain't doing so hot. Ooh, yikes. Not doing so hot after all, huh? That's interesting. I chose to use this deck to read on this other person's bullshit, because it's more cartoony, it's less realistic looking, when this deck is like very dark and like more realistic. It's like, yeah, fucking starvation in the prairie's real, man. Like, versus like, you know, this cute like, oh, life is good, there's rainbows and shit. Like, you don't see like the lines on these people's faces like you do in the other ones. So this person has this like lens in their life that karma doesn't happen to me. That's not real. It happens to other people. Like, that's what they're thinking. That... I'm also seeing with this King of Jugs in reverse, this person might have like a health scare or some sort of scare that like they're gonna start, when this realization starts happening of like who the fuck you are, you're like, bitch, I'm getting Western. Like, not only are your ancestors getting involved, like their ancestors, like your fucking spirit team, like all this shit. It's like, no, karma's clapping down on your bitch ass. And they're starting to get this like maybe inkling that maybe I should start living better. Like, so it's like a health scare. They may not be able to make the exact connection, but it's gonna make them start living better. Let's say they get caught cheating on their partner, or like, you know, like you catch them, like whatever it is, however that works. That something's gonna happen where it's gonna stir up some ugly feelings with that King of Cups in reverse, King of Jugs in reverse. Like, something... And you can't, like, if you look at this guy, like, upright, he looks, like, intelligent and well-respected. Someone can tell me which cowboy this is from Western Times, because in this deck, the court cards and shit like that are of Western history people, that type of shit. I can't think of the word I want to use. But this person, like, may look well respected, or they have, like, connections that, like, talking to this person without knowing who the fuck they are, like, first, like, face value, you're like, yeah, okay, I could see this person might have their shit together. Like, no. Absolutely not. And this shit's starting to come out. The skeletons are starting to be exposed. Like, you're digging this shit up within them. And that's making some really ugly feelings happening within them. Very fucking interesting. So we have, on the bottom of this deck, we have the Two of Posts, Two of Wands, whatever you want to call it, upright. And for them, we got the Two of Chilies, which is the Two of Wands in this deck. Their plans were foiled. So they had some plan, like, oh man, I'm literally getting, like, you're their cash cow. Whatever the fuck that means. However that looks for you, whether it was a partner, your fucking mom, I don't know. Like, let's say, an example would be, like, let's say you, as a kid, you didn't live with your mom very much. Like, your parents were split up, or you had to stay with the grandparents a lot, whatever. But your mom got, like, government assistance or something like that, or, you know, child support for you, claimed you on her taxes, all this shit, got all these tax breaks, all of this, but you never saw any of that. Like, you definitely got none of that. But your mom, like, took all of this in. You know, they got, like, Social Security, whatever the fuck, like, whatever help they got for you, but you never saw any of that. You never got any assistance of that. Your life was extremely hard, like, all of this. They were gonna ride that for as long as they fucking could. Like, they were even, like, I'm hearing some may have, like, went to a doctor to get you, like, mentally disabled, like, what's the word, like, diagnosed as mentally disabled so they could get government assistance. Like, I'm hearing some of that. Like, they did some really fucked up shit to get money for themselves. Like, you were their cat. They were milking this as much as they could. That was their plan. But you foiled it. You're resilient. Oh my goodness. So we have the Justice card at the bottom of this deck. Justice is being served in whichever way. I want to pull out this deck. Justice is being fucking served, man. Like, on God, 21. Like, straight up. Yeah, they're having, like, health scares. Man, this person, I'm getting somebody. This might resonate for somebody. If this person has, like, several, like, husbands or baby dads, or, you know, vice versa, like, wives, baby mom, something like that, like, they've been connected to somebody partner wise, all of their partners or, like, exes or whatever died, or, like, their baby dad or baby mom, like, all of them died, like, over their life, or, you know, like, they got sent away forever, or whatever it is. You'll know if it's this person. And that's, like, part of their karma, like, because of the way they've been living. Oh shit, I'm also getting that this person, like, fucked around with so, oh my god, this is weird. I don't know why I'm getting this, but maybe this will resonate for somebody. This person, like, fucked around, like, had relations with a person that was involved in, like, secret society shit and, like, rituals and shit like that. So this is why this person, like, horrible things happened to these people that got connected to this exact person, because they were using them for money to you know, get whatever. This person may have just like trapped people with babies, whatever the fuck, big financial shit. Wow. I don't know. This is, maybe somebody needed to hear that. I don't know. But yeah, this person was using, this is why they like, the bad things happen to their partners or baby mom or whatever the fuck, baby dad, because they were using them in this way. Like, obviously that's not going to resonate for everybody, but somebody needed to hear it. I don't fucking know. You're like, huh, that's interesting. Like, that makes a little more sense. Like, this person got like, you know, their health declined or whatever the fuck, they got sent away to prison. It's because this person was like doing like some weird ritual shit. And it may not have been like, if it's not for everybody, they weren't associated with these like secret society ritual weird shit, but they were just using all of these people's energy, that horrible things were happening to them. It's like this person was like a narcissist or something like that, and by being around, like, as long as they clutched to somebody, they didn't feel the karma of whatever the fuck shit they've done, because it was like happening to the people around them. Hence, like, people going away to prison, dying, health decline, whatever, like mysterious disappearances, that type of shit. Like, because this person like was putting all of they were essentially destiny swapping, because like being around this awful fucking person drained them of everything. I don't know why I just, that weird tangent, but somebody needed to hear it, right? Oh, so we have this 6 of Jugs here. Man, this person's gonna be put in a situation where they're gonna have to like, whether this has already happened, where they've had to kind of apologize or like come back and be like, no, don't go. Like, let's say it's your boss and they're like, oh, I'll give you like a 1 set raise. See, I'm not a piece of shit. See, I'm not bad. It's because this like little health scare shit, or like somebody threatened to expose them or whatever the fuck, they're feeling the pressure. And they're not fully making the connection. They're like, oh, maybe I should probably like start living better. But they're like, their heart really isn't in it. It's like, oh, well, if I'm good for a month, like, it'll just sort everything out. Like, this is where that person's at. Like, and maybe it does get better for a little bit, but this person is only gonna, it's like people that aren't good with taking like, I don't know, maybe somebody is supposed to like eat a special diet to feel better, right? And so they're not supposed to eat certain things because, you know, they'll feel better if they don't eat these certain things. They won't get the joint pain or whatever the fuck. They start feeling better, so they stop eating the diet. They're like, oh, well, it worked. You know, what the fuck? I can start eating shitty again. Like, and so like, then there's that grace period of where like your body's like still feeling good from the old diet, and then it comes back. Like, this is what's happening, is this person's gonna have to be like, this health scare, these ugly feelings, they're not gonna go away until this person like legit changes. So what the fuck? Why are we all obsessed with this person? This is their just, okay, so they're living this karma. Like, so how's the viewer involved with this, that this person's getting their justice, or like this karma, this balancing? Do you know what balancing means, bitch? That's what the universe is saying. Do you know what justice is? Judgment? Only God can judge them, right? Well, God's being like, all right, stand back. So why do we need to know this, first off? Okay, so we have fuckboy and observe. You are being, so like, let's say if you feel stuck in this situation and you're like meant to like hang around in this, like going back to this Big Iron song, in this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more. Now the strangers started talking, made it plain to folks around was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red, but the outlaw didn't worry. Men that tried before were dead. This person has gotten away with this shit for so fucking long because no one stood up to them. Or like, people just allowed this bullshit. Like they're like, oh, they'll get over it, they'll start acting right again. Like this person, they go on their diet and they're like, oh, I'll start acting good, I'll treat you better. And then they go back to their bullshit. They're like, oh, well, I did it for a month, fuck it. Like I said, this person's fucking lazy. This person cannot, oh, it just pisses me off because I know this person has no interest in becoming better. They have no, because it's hard work. They can't fucking hang, dude. This person cannot hang. This person can start a little thing. They can maybe do it for 4 months, whatever, like the longest. Then they go back to being a lazy piece of shit. And it's because it's hard. Not because they want to be a better person. They're just like, oh, well, I know I need to eat a little better. I need to quit drinking a little, I'll be better. How funny. I thought I had my phone on do not disturb, but it's given me like an email about like exercising. So this person like may go on these like, oh, I'm going to eat better, blah, blah, blah. This person is one of those people, like this is my opinion, so you can fuck off with, if it's contradictory to yours. But I feel like it's extremely lazy to just want to take a pill and let it sort itself out. Like, you'd rather just take a pill, which has a ton of fucking side effects. Like, let's say you want to lose weight. You'd rather take a pill than actually, like, do the mental work of, like, figuring out why you feel unsafe and why you want to hold this weight on you. Because the real reason, like this, you don't want to go to the spiritual core reason of why you hold all this weight on your body. You don't want to go to the diet and eating better. Because really at the core of it, it's a mental fucking thing. It's a spiritual thing of like why this shit happens. People don't want to do that hard ass work. Because that means looking within and seeing the ugly things that happen to you and all of this stuff. It's lazy. And this person is one of those, oh, I'd rather fucking take a shot and lose the weight. Then they have all these fucking side effects and issues. They'd rather deal with that because they're lazy. Confidence, baby. Yeah, this person will go on their little diet, and I'm just saying, like, that's them acting better, whatever the fuck that is. It's just a metaphor of however they're acting, analogy, whatever you want to call it. Burn the witch. Dude, this person loves to use you as the scapegoat. Like oh my God, that is their fucking jam. And it's because you trigger the fuck out of them. You're a hard worker. You're everything they wish they could be. You let your nuts hang, motherfucker. You work like your ass off. You're willing to sharpen your skills. You're willing to look within and do that hard ass work and stick to it. Even in the worst motherfucking times, you don't give up. This person will lay down and be like, fuck it. I don't need to quit drinking. Even though my fucking liver's all fucked up. It's too hard to face these feelings. I'd rather take a pill. This person cannot fucking hang. They're lazy. They can't hang. They don't want to do any of this work. And seeing you, how fucking hard you work with that Knight of Pentacles, especially with that page of, look at this dude. This is a hard work. This guy, if you ever built fence, this shit's fucking hard. It's hard work. Especially if you don't have shit to like, if it's just you doing it. It's hard throwing posts and then fucking driving posts. That's the worst part, man. Driving fucking posts. Oh, especially if you don't have like a tractor or anything to drive them. You're just fucking slamming a piece of pipe down on that shit. Oh, that shit's hard. That's hard fucking work. Yeah, homie's holding his fucking big ass sledgehammer because he's driving that post with that. He's putting in work. And that person doesn't like to see that. You trigger the fuck out of them. You work hard. You don't give up. All these motherfuckers that try to like bully you and all that shit, it's because they would fold to that shit. That's why they do it to you. And you not folding, even if this is your mom, your dad that bully you, because they would give up if somebody did that to them. That's how they gave up. They settled because their parents did that to them. They're like, well, I'm just, you know, it's my job to show you how hard life is. This person is so detached from this. Oh, here's the scapegoat. They're the problem, not me. Oh, dude, this motherfucker. This is that justice. Dude, if this is your boss, they always throw, they find a scapegoat to blame their shitty behavior on. They're like, oh, they were stealing. No, motherfucker, this motherfucker's stealing. Straight up, like, you might see that your boss is stealing. Like, if this is resonating, like, and you're gonna expose, like, they're finally, whatever your energy is, I don't know why, but I'm looking at this chick and she's like, I'm a hard worker, see, look what I found. And she's like got this innocence, like, look upon her face. She's like, look what I found. Like, I found these 2 posts right here. Like, what do you think about this, guys? Like, I don't know. It's just like giving me that, like, look, look what I found. I'm not doing it to be a dick. I just, like, it's like you're going to stumble upon something that's going to expose the fuck out of this motherfucker. They're so used to having that scapegoat with the burned witch. It's them. They're the problem. See, they left. I fired them. Or I got them to quit. I pushed them out with my behavior. They were stealing. So, like, let's say, like, somebody quits at your job. This person will be like, oh, they must have been the ones stealing. Yeah, like, like, let's say, like, I don't know, this fucking, I'm trying to think of, like, just, it's hard for me because I'm, like, blue collar, so I'm a welder, so I'm, like, all the shit that you would steal from a place would be, like, I don't know, tools and shit the place supplies or, you know, stuff like that. This person's, like, always accusing this whoever left, but like if it's an office, like somebody's always like stealing the ink from the printer or something like that, like whatever the fuck like y'all have there. If you're in healthcare, it's like instruments or whatever the fuck, like something's always missing. This person is doing this. This person is the one stealing the shit and being like, well, this tool went missing. It had to have been that guy, they quit, it was them. No, this motherfucker's stealing shit. And if it's not, they might, I'm getting that, I'm sorry, this is such a long message, but there's like so much information and details in this. I'm enjoying this. They might find, like, use these little, like, let's say somebody steals a pair of pliers or the pair of pliers go missing. This person, I'm just using the boss example just because it's easier to like formulate into material world shit, but use it as your mom or whatever the fuck. Your mom. But anyway, this person is like, oh, this pair of pliers went missing. We're gonna find who did this. And, you know, they're using this small little thing to cover up the fact that there's like big things missing. Like a whole, like, once again, I'm thinking in welder terms. So like, let's say a big ass sheet of like stainless steel, because that's expensive, and it's like 1/4 inch thick, so it's like a lot of material, super expensive, like specialty shit, like you're not going to use all the time. That actually went missing. But this person is going to use like, oh, one of these tools went missing, like we're going to get to the bottom of this, somebody's stealing. Yo, it's your fucking boss, sorry. Like that, yo, it's like straight up, they're serving their own purpose. They're serving their own needs. However, you know, that looks for them. This person is all like, they'll like straight in front of fucking everybody be like, and they have no, this person's a pathological liar. For one, because they don't know themselves. They're fine with lying because they don't have any moral compass. They put the, whatever, they go into their office or whatever the fuck, go into, like, step outside and they're like, what fucking face am I going to put on for this? Oh, okay, I have no moral compass. Let's point fingers at other people because I've been stealing. With that, now that Five of Pentacles in reverse is making sense. They're loaded. They're fucking, whether it's stealing from you or whatever. Oh, shit. Yo, if this was your mom getting money for you, she lied to you and said like, oh, they're only giving me this much and like I have to use this to like pay the electric bill, so like I'm sorry. Meanwhile, she's like got some like side piece like that she gives money to like, because you know she has this like need to be loved and it's you know, doted on. So if she's giving money to somebody else or whatever just to draw them in and get like this romantic affection instead of actually taking care of her kid. Shit like this. It's fucking dark. Oh, they only gave me so, it's $40, so I gotta use that for the electric bill. I'm sorry, honey. Well, we'll find you shoes that fit you at some point. I'm sorry. Just hang in there with me. Meanwhile, she's like fucking, you know, she's got a fucking side piece that she's paying the fucking car loan for, like car payment for, like dark shit like that. Like it's weird. Burn the witch. Like that's this fucking weird ass fucking, oh man, this is some weird ass shit, man. Okay, so what's this justice we're about to observe with this? So we have white, you are a god, goddess, and oops, crush. So at first when I saw that white, I saw white collar, like white collar crimes. So once again, that's that like, they're the person stealing and not me. I'm not embezzling. No. And then with the you are a god, goddess, this is like, especially with the I admire you. Oh, fuck, and mask underneath. And I'm afraid to get hurt. This person's fake as fuck. They've never had like an honest person in their life, like around them. They've only had like fake ass friends, shit like that. So they like act accordingly. Also, they don't want to admit that you're everything they wish they could be. They don't. You're confident, you work hard, you push through all of this sabotage that they couldn't even fucking handle. Not one little drop, 0.001% of what you fucking deal with on the daily. They couldn't handle it. You are everything that they wish they could be. They don't want to admit it. And crush, I'm seeing that in a couple ways. So the white is like your purity is getting exposed all the way. Like you're honest, you're real, like you're pure. And this motherfucker's gonna get exposed for their, like the fuckboy that they are. They're gonna get like, and when I'm seeing observe, I'm like literally seeing someone from the top, like watching. So it's whether like somebody catches this person on camera or it's like God's watching. And not, you know, it's like they're getting exposed, whether it's like spiritually or physically, like they get caught on camera, like doing something. And with that white and you are a god, goddess, like your purity, your strength, like you can't be fucked with, that's getting exposed. And this person might also like have like, I'm hearing like man crush or girl crush, like this person admires the fuck out of you, but they don't want to admit it because you're everything that they wish they could be. Like it's like they love and hate you at the same time. And with that, like they always like think that they're like the strongest and they come off, they have their little persona, their mask that they're confident and I can't be, I'm impenetrable, you can't fuck with me, like your little comments or whatever don't fuck with me. No, this motherfucker, like They fold like a piece of paper, man. Like, I'm just seeing like a wet spaghetti noodle. Like that's what their spine is. Just, oh, yeah, I'm strong right now, but I'll bend to you. Okay. This person is this is why this person has fucking health problems too. They're overdoing it. They have this web of lies that they have to, like, going back to the Seven of Jugs is like telling the whole damn story. This web of fucking lies that they've weaved. And it's exhausting because they have to come back and, like, you know, suck some dick or whatever to, like, you know, I'm better. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Well, you misunderstood me. Like, I think you're great. Whatever. You're fantastic. This person might, like, use, like, compliments as a, like, they think that they're, like, they might be really good at giving compliments and shit like that. I'm not going to discredit that, but it comes from a manipulative place. I almost said, I was thinking malleable. So, like, they're just so, like I said, spaghetti noodle spine. Wet spaghetti noodle spine. Or if it's hard, then it snaps easily. You know, like, there's no strength there. You got fucking nuts of steel. You let them hang. You know who the fuck you are. And you keep working to be better and better and better. And this person's, like, feeling some really ugly feelings. Because, like, maybe they came back to you with some, like, oh, well, you're my favorite daughter. You're my favorite son. Like, and that, like, has always worked for you. Like, maybe you, or just, like, whatever the fuck. It's not working, so it's stirring up these ugly-ass feelings with that King of Jugs in reverse. It's like, oh, well, this works on everybody else. Like, why isn't this, you know, oh, my God, this is what it is. So this person has been so coddled and people just tolerate their fucking bullshit. Oh, they're just like that. Like, just let them be. Oh, they broke my window. It's okay, though. They were just feeling it. They'll get over it. This person might use material things as a way to manipulate people, or, like, these little comments of, like, oh, you're so good. Bitch, you just said I was a piece of shit earlier. You're like, I'm not putting up with this. This whole this fucking fantasy that people coddle this person around. Like, they're like, oh yeah, I'll just let them, like, give me a compliment and we'll be cool. Like, they don't need to apologize or fix it, whatever. You don't deal with it. You're like, no, I see what the fuck you're doing. And that, like, is completely, that King of Jugs, it's like, whoa, this plan, this realization, like, I just thought I was in control. What do you mean? What do you mean, like, you see through me and my A plus B doesn't equal C? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you mad at me? I did the thing where I bought you something. What do you mean I have to apologize? What do you mean I have to change my behavior? What? Like, this whole fucking fantasy that this person's all, like, legit. Like, I can't even, like, express the breadth of how, like, this whole person's, like, world, everyone just puts up with their bullshit. Everyone coddles them. Even, like, strangers at the fucking grocery store. This person's like, yeah, okay, well, this person's crazy. Just let them do it. I'll give it to them for free, whatever, because this person's like, yeah, I'm in charge. Like, yeah. Everyone coddles this person. But they're in this fucking mindset that it's you, burn the witch. You're the problem. Because you're attractive, you're strong, you're resilient. You're a very skilled person. You're intelligent. You have so much. Not only are you attractive on the outside, your energy is good. Fantastic. Tasty. Give me some of that. Like, you have, and on top of that, on top of your dope ass energy, your attractive physical attractiveness, you have an incredible personality. And you're fucking skilled. You work your fucking ass off. You're not lazy. And so, this person, like, just has no grasp on reality. They don't realize the shit you go through. But they're so fucking coddled in their life that they just think like, oh, well, you're handed things. They have no fucking idea how much, like, I literally, what I'm seeing, I can't even put in words how much people coddle, like strangers coddle this person. They put up with this person's bullshit all the time. Coddle, 100%. Because this person's so fucking delusional that people don't even have the energy to be like, oh my God, I can't even explain to this. I can't even explain to this person. Fuck it. Whatever. Okay, I forgive you. Thanks for the present. Oh God. Like, that's how fucking coddled they are. And you're like, no, I have a moral compass. I'm not gonna put up with this shit. No. Yeah, thanks for the fucking 1 cent raise. All right. You're still a piece of shit. Yeah, this isn't gonna fly, dude. Thanks, mom. Just because you're my mom doesn't mean I need to be fucking nice to you because you're shitty to me. Like, what? How does this? No. This does not compute to me. Oh, I got bit by something the other day, by like a mosquito or some shit. It's all annoying. But that's interesting that that's coming up. It's like, they're a fucking vampire. Like, and with this crush, their karma is coming hard and heavy, and you're part of it. Like I said, like, if you're feeling kind of stuck in this like weird ass energy where you're like, man, I just want to move on. Like, I don't want to be, like, let's say you still have to be in contact with your mom or your dad or whatever. Like, you're like, I just want to like not have this anymore. Like, there's a reason why you're still being around, like, because like the Holy Spirit's gonna fucking show you what's up. Like, they're like, no, I think you deserve to see this unfold. Like, I work. I'm putting in work for you, baby. Don't you worry. And you're part of it. You get to, as a little treat, you get to see justice ensue, follow suit, you know, come to a crescendo, if you will. Like, you're gonna see this like shit, this heavy metal shit, like, hit hard. Like, they gonna get hit with their karma. And you need to see this with that justice card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what I'm getting here is this has been so fucking hard for you, like with that justice card and then the ace of jugs at the bottom. Because like, self-love doesn't always feel dope. Like, sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it's hard motherfucking work to be like, nah, I gotta stand on this moral compass. Like, because you're getting all the bullshit from other people. Like, oh, well, you have fucking morals. You think I'm better than me? So, like, they come heavier at you, right? They come retaliate even more, right? So, all this self-care, self-love, and, you know, standing in what you believe in and being your authentic self, it's been hard fucking work. It's been hard. Unreal. Like, no one can even fathom what the fuck you feel inside. So you're getting the reward of like, yo, no, it's worth it. It's worth it, baby. Keep pushing. Keep standing on this. This is why you're having to hang in there. You're gonna watch this bullshit unfold for this motherfucker. And it's not because you're desiring it, because I'm getting like, you're like, dude, I just want to be the fuck away from this person. I don't want to think about them. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be around this anymore. I don't care. Whatever, their karma's going to get them. You're like, as soon as you let that be like, oh, this person's going to get their karma, whatever. I don't even care anymore. I just want to get the fuck away from this. Holy Spirit's like, oh, word? You let go of this? Oh, fuck yeah. It's on. Like, they want you to see this. Like, all of your hard dedication, hard work is paying off. Like, what I'm getting here, it's like, just from my perspective, sometimes as a teacher, like, you fucking put so much effort into, like, because I'm a welding instructor, just in case somebody was wondering, if you haven't been following me for a while. Also, on top of being a welder, it's my second job. Sometimes, like, you can put all of your effort in, you can redline your brain, rack your brain, just, okay, like, how else can I explain this? Like, And especially with me teaching a skill, like some people just don't have it. That's not their jam. They're not meant to be a welder. And I could put all of my effort in, and it's like, it's depleting because I don't get to see the result of that person winning. And it hurts. It sucks, and it's depleting, and you're like, fuck. Like, I want them to succeed. Like, then it make it, it's like, am I a bad teacher? Like, how can I not? Some you're just like, you take it on. Like, as a teacher, you're like, fuck. Like, and it's just some people just don't get it. And they're not meant to do this. And it's a hard thing because you don't get that, like, reward of, like, I don't know, you fucking... Let's say you have saved money to buy a pair of shoes. You go buy the pair of shoes and you're like, fuck yeah, I get the reward of all that hard work. Fuck yeah. You get that reward. You see the physical, tangible thing of it. But all this work that you've been doing, like self-care, self-love, standing in your morals, being your authentic self, it's torn you down so much because you're not seeing the reward of it around you. And you're like, fuck it. Like, I just got to let it go. Like, just as me as a teacher, I'm like, you know what? Sometimes people just don't want to, or even I can't make a student apply themselves. And I can't make them want to be good at this. Because it does take work sometimes to sharpen a skill, especially if you're not naturally good at it. You have to be willing to put in the fucking work and the hours, the times, all that shit. And I can't make that student want this. So I have to be like, oh, fuck, like I did all I could. Now I got to let it go. And this is the energy you're in. You're like, I'm not going to get the reward of, I'm not going to see this physical, tangible thing. I just have to know in my heart, I'm doing the right thing, even though I'm not seeing it in the physical world right now. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm emotional. I have all these feelings, but I know this is me standing on this. So you're getting this, you're being held in this holding space. Like, you're not able to move on. You're still dealing with all this crazy ass work of, like, all this shit loaded upon you because you're supposed to keep pushing through because the Holy Spirit's going to come in clutch. Your ancestors, your spirit, whatever the fuck you believe in the universe, it's going to come in clutch. Like, I know this isn't what you want. You don't want to see this downfall or whatever, but you seeing this is going to be the physical 3D, like, that reward. Like, it is worth something. You do make a difference. You do matter. All of this stuff, it's for a reason. Oops. Oh shit. So I wasn't gonna I'm gonna bring attention to this card because it's the Queen of Jugs. I want to say this is Annie Oakley. I don't fucking know. Somebody can, or no, shit, I don't know. It's that sharpshooter girl. That gal that shoots sharps. Shoops sharts, sharpshooter. Yo, this person might shit their pants. Like, this person might be one of those that, like, if anything embarrassing happens to them, they, like, take it, they, like, retaliate. So this person, like, might not have the chance to retaliate and, like, humiliate or, like, burn the witch. Like, it's them, they're the problem. Oh, I just spit everywhere. This person might legit, like, shart themselves, like, shit their pants. Like, and whether that's, like, metaphorical, like, they just get exposed, or they literally shit their pants. Like, this person's, like, it's something so humiliating to them is going to happen, and they can't point fingers, and they can't, there's going to be a situation where they're not going to be able to be like, oh, it was them, how gross, ew, this person's stealing, whatever the fuck it is. Like, oh, honey, sorry, like, you know how the government is, like, I'm just not getting that assistance that I need. Sorry, I can't buy you new shoes. Okay, well, I gotta go to my second job, quote unquote. Meanwhile, your mom's fucking banging some side piece or whatever the fuck. That type of shit. You know what it is. Something embarrassing is definitely gonna happen to them. But I'm bringing attention to this because we have the Queen of Jugs and the King of Jugs both in reverse. That's emotions. And so this person, and the Queen of Jugs is associated with the Queen of Cups, is associated with motherhood. So this person's mommy issues might come out, or this is your fucking mom. I don't know. But there's something going to get exposed about that. Or if this person like had like, I'm just going to say it, they have like mommy issues and they drink or whatever the fuck, they do these things to like not feel that, they're going to be put in a situation where they can't push that shit down, whatever it is. If they go to jail, whatever the fuck, or they get fired, or they lose all this money that like helps them fill the void inside, all of that, they're gonna have to sit and finally fucking heal. No more excuses. And we have the Two of Pentacles, Two of Cacti in this deck in reverse. That's like, maybe they've been juggling, lying to you, or like if this is your partner and they've been cheating on you, that's going to get exposed. If it was your boss and they were like playing you and then somebody else, I just realized like this is the same cacti. Dope. I don't know why I never made that connection. I don't know what the fuck. This person is like how they've been playing two sides of like, let's say it's your boss and they tell their boss or the company like this something, and then they tell you another thing. There's going to be a situation where that can't be, they can't play both sides anymore. Like something is going to get crossed. The wires are going to cross. They're either going to slip up and tell the wrong thing to the wrong person, or it's just going to be in a situation where it's like the physical proof is going to be there and they can't talk their way out of it. Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Chilies. What I'm hearing with this is like the tables have turned. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck, but like I'm looking at this card and it's making me think of like Hebrew writing. So this person might lean on their religious values, or that they're a good person, or they donate to things, and like they use that as a way to hide their dark side, as like, oh, I do good things, like, or you know, they're I don't know, say they work in healthcare or something and they save lives or whatever. They do all this do-gooder stuff, quote unquote, to cover up the fact of like who they really are. That's going to get exposed. And I'm looking at this bat, and like with the feeling of like I have that mosquito bite or whatever, the fact that they like, I'm just gonna say, like, they might like bathe in baby blood. Like this person is like, oh, I'm a high member of this society, like I do good, I'm a good person, I go to church, whatever. Something's gonna, like, wires are gonna cross, and this juggling thing where they play two sides, that shit's not gonna fly anymore. And this might be on a bigger scale than just what your personal life is, but whatevs, right? And we have the Queen of Chilies. Like, what is gonna happen is this person's crown, spiritual or physical, is going to get taken from them because for one, they never earned it. It's been this weird delusion, or they're just gonna, you know, it's like I'm thinking of the Burger King crown. That's like the little paper ones that you get from the fast food place. It's like this little it's getting exposed that their crown is fake. They bought it, you know, it didn't even belong to them. They stole it or bought it, or it's fake. And your crown is finally going to be exposed with this Queen of Chilies. That's the Queen of Wands. And once again, we're going back to the Queen of Wands is fucking hot, dude. Like, she's fucking fine. Like, your attractiveness is going to even get more attention. So get ready. Like, you need to be, this might be just like a little side note of like, be ready to be seen for who you are. You are attractive, and you need to show that to the world. Fuck them, fuck these haters that say like, oh, you're cocky or whatever. No, your attractiveness needs to be seen because you're a goddess. You're meant to be seen as a hottie. And this is like you finally getting it. This also might be like legit. Like I've never heard of this happening, but maybe this is going to start being a thing of like discriminating because you're an attractive person. This person's going to get like hemmed up for like being a hater. However that looks, like this discrimination thing is going to get exposed. Or just like if it's your fucking dad or whatever hating because like you got all the good genes, like you're an attractive man, like you have more muscles than them or whatever the fuck. They're gonna get caught up for like you being a hottie. Like they're like, well, oh fuck. This might just resonate for somebody. If your like dad is bald and you got like kept your hair, this for something's gonna get exposed about that he's like a fucking hater because you have that. And honestly, God, the Holy Spirit, the universe, whatever, did that on purpose because this motherfucker has been a hater their entire life. They drink, they whatever the fuck it is. They have their little shitty ass behavior. That needs to get exposed and you need to get your crown because this person is held back from you a lot because of your qualities. Like let's say like your dad is a smaller framed person and you have just naturally bigger muscles or you're taller than him, whatever weird shit like that, that's gonna get exposed. Same with your mom, whatever the fuck, but I did just like the bald thing is really relevant here. So, God did it that way on purpose because this person has always been like really insecure and stuff like that. And it's like, no, these are your genes. I made your ass bald because you're a little shithead. You weren't living right. That's why I did that. That's your punishment. You had the genes within you to keep your hair, but it's your heart that's the problem. It's your soul that's the problem. You're not living right. And this is going to get exposed to them, whether they want to receive the message or not. But it's getting exposed. Anything else? Ooh, okay. This is that advice going back to like you being stuck in this situation. You're like, man, I want to get out. Why am I still here? Why can't I move on? Like I said, just stand. We have the 7 of chilies here and see that little rattlesnake. It's protecting its like home. It's, the 7 of wands is about defending things. Also like you have like a lot of fires in the oven or a lot of irons in the fire. So you got a lot of things going on. Just keep standing on that. Keep it up. Like, do not give up because you will be greatly rewarded. I don't see you giving up anyway, but like you might just need that like motivation of like, man, why am I still having to put up with the shit? Because there will be a reason why. And as annoying as it is, but we always get the answer in hindsight of like why we had to go through this shit, right? You will get that response. You will get that answer. You will get that clarity. Just keep pushing through this. You are meant to show who the fuck you are. And by putting up with all this shit, this is draining the lake and showing all the bodies at the bottom. Like, oh, I'm seeing it as like this guy who has or somebody who has like a private lake on their property. And I don't know, this is just like my fucking welder mind, but like maybe they got to do like a pipeline or something for oil or whatever the fuck, gas, that type of shit through their property. So they have to like, it's a man-made lake anyway, a man-made pond anyway. So they're like, oh yeah, go ahead, like do what you need to do, whatever. And they're so wrapped up in their like illusion that they can get away with anything, and they're like, oh well, I'm getting money for this anyway, like the gas company's paying me, whatever. They don't even think that they're gonna get caught, but the gas company, the people that are laying the pipeline, they have to like drain the lake or whatever, like go into part of it. They find all these dead bodies, And this person's like, oh, like, and this person has been the only person that lived on the property and like all this shit. So like they're getting wrapped the fuck up in some shit that they didn't even think. They're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get all this money from the gas company. Fuck yeah, I'm winning, bitch. And from the outside, people are like, oh, this motherfucker's winning. Okay, well, shit, all right. Like, they're good for them. They get more money, whatever. Oh no, no, this cocky motherfucker forgot. They're wrapped up in their illusion, how everybody babies them and puts up with their bullshit. They just think that they're going to get away with these bodies in the lake, right? But they don't. And you're meant to see this. Like, however this looks, like you being this hardworking motherfucker and standing on this business, protecting what's yours, protecting your energy, defending, you know, still, you have the energy to put up with all this shit. All the things that you're juggling, you have the energy and you know it. And you stand on it. You're not lazy. Yeah, you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel defeated sometimes, but you still do it. I just got a text like saying like, oh, I get to go home. You get to go, like you get to be in the land of milk and honey. I promise you. Like this shit's going to pay off. You just have to keep up because you standing on this shit and holding the weight of all of this will be part of this person's karma. Because they think, oh, well, they're just going to lay down and die. Like, it's like taking candy from a baby. Like, I'm used to, because they're living in their illusion, how everybody coddles them and lets them get away with shit. No, you standing on your shit and not giving up is the fucking message. The shit that they don't want to hear. They don't want to see this, that you're a hard-working ass motherfucker. Oh, you sent me, I'm seeing this death card as like, maybe homie like got buried alive. And, you know, he got out of his little grave and found the shovel on the side of like where the grave was. And he's like, you know, I feel like I saw something coming up out of the grave. You come back and you find this body. Like you find this dinosaur, this old thing on this person just on accident. This is like you like accidentally bringing this karma to this person. So keep standing on this, keep it up. You are meant, there's just a reason why you have to keep pushing through this and you will get your justice served. For some reason, like even if you are like, dude, I don't even want to be in this anymore. I don't want to see this. I just want to live my fucking life and be peaceful. You're gonna, the Lord, the universe, the Holy Spirit, whatever you believe in, is going to show you because you need to see that it's all been worth it. Like you're making a difference in this world. So keep it up. Keep that motivation high. I know there's going to be moments when you're tired and you want to give up, but I know you're not. You're not that type of person to lay down. So it might just be like, give yourself a little pep talk, eat a little candy bar, whatever the fuck you need, a little treat for yourself, and you'll be rewarded. All right, babies, I love you so much. Thanks for hanging in there. Sorry, it was such a long message. I hope, well, if you're still here, say hi in the comments. I love you. Bye.